I just started the recording. Okay. So this whole thing about this undeserving quality, it is overshadowed always by the fact that by the mentality that I am having enough, more than enough. If you have, you will take it for granted. If you get everything ready-made, you'll take it for granted. So we have to realize this whole thing that is kindness only when we realize that I don't deserve it. I am not at all qualified for that. That's when we will actually appreciate the value of something that is coming to us. Makes sense? Makes sense. So this is exactly how we should understand. How do you understand that we are undeserving or not taking something for granted? By realizing that I am suffering in this world because of my own karma. No one else is to be blamed for that. When I start pointing fingers at everybody, then I will never then I will never realize. If my voice is breaking, please let me know. Is it okay so far?
It's okay, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
So the whole idea of not taking things for granted comes from the fact that I am taking ownership of my own karmas. I'm not blaming anybody for it. I'm not pointing fingers at Krishna for it. Everything that is happening in my life is by my own karma only. Anything that I'm bound in this world is because of my own karma. And the only way I can come out of it is by surrendering to Krishna. And I'm not qualified for it. Still, Krishna is giving me the shelter. So I am not qualified. At the same time, Krishna is eager. See, the point Prabhupada writes is very powerful. The Lord is extremely anxious to deliver the conditioned souls. And therefore, he instructs all of us to return home back to Godhead. On the one side, Krishna is very eager to deliver us, take us back home. But on the other side, we are not willing to. Right? So the deserving point depends on how much we are willing to. The more I am eager for something, the more I would deserve. That's why Prabhupada said this beautiful statement, Tatra laulyam ekam moolam. Remember that? The only price that you have to pay to go back to Godhead is intense greed. The only price you have to pay for the service is that intense greed to do the service. Makes sense? So that what is that intense greed means? Yes, I am not qualified, but I want it. That is a real price that you're paying. And just like we're paying a price to purchase a ticket in the train. The moment you purchase a ticket, you can go and sit in that seat. Nobody will bother you. You will reach the destination whenever the train reaches there. Correct? Same way, the price you pay to get the ticket to go back to Goloka Vrindavan is your intense greed. Tatra laulyam ekam moolam. Once that intense greed is there in us, then we will be able to go at any cost. I mean, I will say, see, I'm not qualified at all, but I have to go there and the train has come. So I somehow or other, I want to go there. Right? So we all have to, first of all, understand where we are. Many times we take it for granted. Hey, Bhagavatam class going on. It will go on. Anytime I can go and hear the recording. Here we are not realizing how undeserving we are. We take it for granted. Oh, Tirupati, anytime I can go. Vrindavan, I can just book the ticket and go to Vrindavan. We don't realize that without Radharani's mercy or Krishna's mercy, we cannot go to these places, dhams and all. Even to associate here in this kind of virtual thing, we need Krishna's mercy. And we are not deserving. Never ever we should think that I deserve that. Then that mercy, quality of that mercy will be gone. It's a very, very important point to understand. Prito apavarga sharanam. That's a proper writes. Krishna is very eager to take us back. But we are not that eager. When we become that eager, we will take it. How do you become eager? Hey, you are not qualified, but till the plane has come. They are asking you to come. Will you not go? See, suppose I have to go. Suppose I want to go to Vrindavan, but I don't have any ticket. Sorry, I don't have any money to purchase a ticket, right? But the person comes and they say, "Hey, come on! We really wanted you to be there. Don't worry, we will purchase the ticket for you. We'll apply the leave and everything. Don't worry, everything will be taken care. You just come. Accommodation, everything is." So, how many of us will go for that thing? Everybody will go, isn't it? Just for example, I'm saying something we know that we cannot go, but still someone is giving us an opportunity, then we will go. That is how you develop the greed. So when we are realizing more and more that I am not at all qualified, but still I want to go, I want to do this. That is when Krishna will really come and take us. That is what Prahlad Maharaj is demonstrating here. So never ever take this human life for granted. Never ever take devotee association for granted. Never ever take Bhagavatam messages for granted. Anytime you can take it from there. No, never ever take that. Never ever take the health for granted. Don't think that now I am all right, I will live for another 20, 30 years. No, it will not happen. Anything can collapse anytime. Because this material world, Maharaj told us once that always expect the unexpected. Always expect the unexpected. Maharaj had put it in bold and writing and put it on a poster on a wall or something. We think that we can live here forever and any time I can come and open and take the book and read. No. Any time things are break. So that much more we have to be intense in our thing. That urgency should be there. It's like that's why Prabhupada always said, how will you call it to Krishna? How will you know what is the example that he gave? Remember? Like when your house is on fire.
Draupadi.
No, that's what. Draupadi is the house is on fire. You don't know the language, how to talk to these people, whichever language it is, but somehow or other you want to get out. So you will speak about something that tells, you shout, bachao or help or whatever you use, isn't it? So somehow or other we will want to get out. That is how the situation should be seen here. Actually speaking, the funny thing is, for Prahlad Maharaj, all the problems are gone and now only he is all right. Now only he is actually peaceful. Both Kunti Maharani and Prahlad Maharaj is the exact same situation, almost. All their problems are solved after Krishna came and finished it, right? But when Krishna is there, here Nrsimhadev is there, he's not going to stay there forever, he's going to leave after a few minutes. And Krishna also never stays in one place, he was also leaving from there. So both of them are almost on the parallel thing. In Kunti Maharaj's case, Krishna was about to leave. So she is also telling, all these problems are there, but you are there with us. No problems are gone, you are also going. If we have to keep you here, we are happy to get all the problems again. If it is so, if you think so that you will come only when problems are there, we want to be only with the problems because we want you. This is intense greed, right? And Prahlad Maharaj also, father is dead, he is going to become the king. How much he will have to be happy. But then he's telling you, please take me. I am bound here because of my own this thing. At least when my father was there, I don't have to deal so much with the demons. I was a small boy. I was playing around the demon friends and all that. Now you are making me the king. I have to deal with all these asuric people. So actually speaking, Sattvic people are much more easier to manage than asuric people, no? Because people who are in the mode of passion and ignorance, we don't know what they will do when they will do. They can behave crazy anytime. From that perspective, we have to really appreciate Prabhupada's sacrifice. The first people whom he made as devotees was all completely in the mode of passion and ignorance, isn't it? They didn't know, first of all, what is mode of goodness. They didn't know what is the mode of goodness. Goodness, what is that? What is its price? Right? Rajas Tama Bhave there. What is that? In that Markine Bhagavata Dharma he wrote. Said these people are all buried inside, completely drowned in the ocean of passion and ignorance. Then how can I take them from Bandi Bhagavatam? What is the sloka? Tada rajastamo bhavaha kama lobhadayaschaye chetaye tarena viddam sitam satve prasidati. So tada rajastamo bhavaha evam prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogataha bhagavad tattva vijnana mukta sangasya jayate. That it happens. Right? So this is how from the mode of passion and ignorance to take us out, you need to have this bhav that I'm not at all. First of all, we should realize that I am in passion and ignorance. I'm not at all qualified to go to Krishna. Still, Krishna is eager to take me. If that such offer is coming, how anxiously we'll be waiting for that. Some other by hook or crook, you'll have to get it done. Right? See, I don't know how many of you are following the elections in India. I think most of you are actually outside of these countries, these states also. Bengal is a straightforward election. It's like a full majority and there's no question. There also is some problem, but it is easily sorted out. But Tamil Nadu, so much fun is going on. Last 3-4 days, people were literally glued to the TV and news and this thing. Because see how Krishna is playing around. I was just thinking, looking at the thing, just glancing at it, I was just thinking how beautifully Krishna is playing to bring our hypocrisy out. See, this guy who is a actor, he got, how much he got? Something around 108 or something. The half mark stage is
108.
The half mark stage is something 118 or 117 now. 117, I think. So he was like
117.
so 10 or 11 seats down. Okay. In
118.
the urge to get to that seat, there's so much, every party is trying to do so much nonsense. All the real thing is coming out. One party is only got 2 seats. Okay. With the 2 seats, he wants chief minister post. This guy got 108 and he can't get it. I think you should give me at least deputy chief minister, something like that. So the fun is, I was just thinking, first of all, man, you should think whether you deserve or not. See, here Prahlad Maharaj is saying, first of all, you say, I don't deserve. Then you will automatically, something will be given to you. So before election, these people are talking all big things. I will not entertain this party, that party, and all that. But the moment this thing comes, the situation comes, everybody became friends. I mean to say, whoever is your, it's what you call opportunistic thing, right? So the very same people against whom you speak, that same person becomes your friend. And he also says, I will become your friend, but you have to do this for me. It is like the cat and mouse becoming friends with each other. So this is how this material world is, where everything runs on the concept of I deserve more than this, and I am already qualified. Right? There is no concept of, when you have to become a doctor, you have to go through so much difficulty to go through the medical subjects and all that. If you become an engineer, to become an engineer, you have to study so many books and all these things. There's not a single book written for these people to pass. And how does this whole thing work? We really don't know. You understand? So this is material mentality is so easily brought out by everything. And this is all Baddha Swakarma Vishattam thing. All of us are bound by these such karmas. Here, these people are just an example. In our own life, we will do 10, 15, 20 different things every day on this thing. Like similar to this. I don't deserve, but I want it. But the thing is, I don't deserve, but I think that I deserve definitely. I am more than qualified to deserve it. That's when the whole material thing starts coming and flowing into us. So to destroy that and come to Krishna, Prahlad Maharaj is teaching us a very beautiful thing, that always blame yourselves for it. Don't blame anyone. Swakarma vi. Baddha, I am bound into this thing only because of my own karma. And unless you understand the depth of intensity of that karma, you will not come out of that karma. You will not appreciate how much Krishna is helping us. You see, today we are sitting and listening with some consciousness working, etc., whatever it is, it's all because of somehow or other, some little good karma due to which we are in. Any time Krishna can take us away. Any time. So many examples we are seeing time and again. No? So, this particular thing, where were we? We were reading this. We completed the purport, no? Yes, we completed the purport. So, what are all the qualities that, yes, Meenakshi Mataji?
Prabhuji, the purport says that one may ask why the living entity is put into
Purport
this
doesn't say,
material world.
Prabhupada says.
So, sorry, Prabhupada says in the purport, yeah, you're right, Prabhuji, that the living entity is put into the material world. So, one may ask why. And sometimes foolish people deride the Lord for having put them here, which Prahlad Maharaj is not doing. So, can uncomplaining also be one quality? He is not complaining of the situation.
Yeah, beautiful. That is one of the qualities. Undeserving and not qualified is one thing. Indirectly, this undeserving quality, no, it helps us being grateful also. To be grateful, we need to realize that we are undeserving. Okay. And what did he say? Non-complaining nature.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. See, Mataji, this is amazing. See, this is what we did as an exercise in Chennai also, no, Meenakshi Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, I don't know who else is here who attended that Chennai thing. No, I'm not seeing anybody here. Yeah, we did a very nice group activity, na. So this is how when you focus the prayers, when we did the Narsing Katha in Pune, our focus was a little different. Here our focus is only to extract the beautiful qualities or mood with which Prahlad Maharaj is praying. Like this you can do for every single prayer. Because unless we appreciate or understand the mood of the devotee who is offering the prayer, how can we also imbibe that mood? we have to write. If I don't see, I don't know how many of you watch this. There are several uh, this competitions are there. No, in the what do you call that as? In the TV, they do these competitions. No, singing competitions and all that.
Reality shows kind of thing.
See, I'm so much far away from this touch, out of touch with this thing. So what is called reality shows, right? So if you when you see that they are sometimes when they are singing, the judges will be sitting and watching. Now they'll give their comments. Haven't you seen them saying, like, oh, you sang with so much, you brought the same mood of the original singer, like that, isn't of the song. Like that, they'll say, no, you have to improve your thing bit more. Like that, they sometimes they give that thing, right? So when you actually put your legs in their shoes and whoever is singing that or whatever that is situation or whatever, then your mood will come out all right in the as close as possible. So when we are reciting these prayers also, when we understand and appreciate the mood of the devotee who is offering the prayers, then we will be as close to the prayers as possible, as close to Krishna as possible, isn't it? That mood will reflect in us and we will imbibe the mood. We will not just chant the sloka superficially. Right, we have to imbibe the mood along with the prayers or the message that is there in the prayers. When Bhishma Dev is lying down, we cannot be just lying in a sofa set and do the prayers. Then it means totally opposite. Na? I just lie down and I just do like this. We should actually feel the pain, what Bhishma Dev is going through or what Prahlad has been going through. Very nice. Thank you so much for that, Mataji. Okay, anything else? Please feel free to share your thoughts also. Okay. So this non-complaining nature is another beautiful thing. Okay, let's go to the next one. This verse is a master verse. It's like a topmost verse, one of the topmost verses in the even among this jewel verses, it is like crown jewel kind of. So what are the before that? Let's finalize on what are the qualities. First thing is in the 16th verse, earnestly hoping for the Lord's mercy, association, and service. Next one, taking full responsibility of his situation, of being thrown into the material. Next is, he is very careful about the dangerous material energy. Fourth, praying to the Lord to be pleased with him and offer the opportunity for his service. Then, undeserving and not qualified. So therefore, grateful. Grateful also we can say. Next is non-complaining nature. Okay. These are all the things which I found. Maybe if you add anything more, this will try it. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Verse number 17. Anyone want to see?
Prabhuji, may I try? यस्मात् प्रिया प्रियवियोग संयोग जन्म शोकाग्निन सकलयोनिषु दह्यमानाः दुःखौषधं तदपि दुःखमतधियाहम् भूमं भ्रमामि वद मे तव दास्य योगम्.
Beautiful verse.
Thank you.
Now, yes, please go ahead.
Directly translation, Prabhuji, or word to word?
Well, I will leave it to you because I am inclined to read the word to word. When I see that, I'm like kind of addicted to reading that. It's really some amazing things are there inside. Prabhupada
Okay.
really, they say, no, when the child is in its territory, it it's in his area, it can play, it will play so joyfully like that. So this word to word is Prabhupada's territory, where he will play around with his, it's like a playground for him. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Synonyms: Yasmat, because of which, because of existing in the material world. Priya, pleasing. Apriya, not pleasing.
Oh, you see,
Viyoga,
because of which, Yasmat means because of which. Now he is carrying that point from the previous verse. What is the previous verse point? Swakarmavi, Baddha Swakarmavi. Right? I am Rasatam Pranitaha. So he's saying because of existing in the material world. Now, this existing in the material world is not a physical existence alone. It is a mental existence as well, subtle existence also. Even being in the material world, we can be in our subtle existence. We can be in spiritual, through our consciousness. We can be established in the spiritual world. Right? Here he is saying, my consciousness is material. When I'm saying I'm existing in the material world, it is not only the physical existence. Please don't consider it that way. Our consciousness is material. And because our consciousness is material, I'm existing in the material. Do you get it? That is what is meaning. Yes, Math. Because of that, from the previous verse. Yes, please go ahead, Mataji.
yeah. Viyoga, by separation. Samyoga, and combination. Janma, whose birth. Shokagnina, by the fire of lamentation. Sakala Yonishu, in any type of body. Dahyamanaha, being burned. Dukkha Aushadam, remedial measures for miserable life. Tat, that. Api, also. Dukkham, suffering. Atat, dhiya, by accepting the body as the self. Aham,
See.
I.
Hold on. Nectar is coming. You have to sit on it for a bit. See, break it for a minute and then you'll see. Atat diya. See how beautiful. And Prabhupada is writing by accepting the body as the self. Diya means what?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. My thinking. Atat. Okay. Atat means what?
Not that.
Yes. Tat means that. Atat means not that. Okay. Why Prabhupada is referring to Atat as by accepting the body as the self? Atat diya. Accepting is diya. I mean, thinking basically. When you say thinking, conscious, that is diya. Now, what is this body as the self? Atat means body. And he's considering that as myself. Right? Why does this Atat refer to body? Tat refers to Krishna. He say Om Tat Sat, no? In that Om is also Krishna, Tat is also Krishna, Sat is also Krishna.
Maybe the qualitative difference. Sorry, Krishna is spiritual, he's transcendental, but the material body is.
Tat. No.
Uh,
Technically,
Separated from
see,
him.
see, I will tell you. Very simple. I say that tube light. My tube light is there on my laptop. So wherever you have it, that tube light. Hey, switch off that tube light. Switch on that fan. That is Tat. You understand? When I say that, then take that laptop, take that water. That is coming from the word Tat, Sanskrit. Okay. When I indicate something, that chair, that bag, that object, like that I'm saying no. All these, that refers to that object is nothing but a part and parcel of Krishna or his energies. That's all. When my consciousness means when my understanding of an object in relation with Krishna, that is Tat. When my understanding of an object not in relation with Krishna or separated from Krishna, that is Atat. You understand? Now, why body is Atat? Tat is Krishna. When I say this chair, that chair I say, it is chair. It looks like chair, but it is actually Krishna's energy. That is why I say that chair. That it looks like a chair, but it is actually Krishna's energy. Tomorrow, the same chair can be melted and made into a different object. Then it becomes that teapot, that table, like that I can change the name. But that is a constant. Means it is energy of Krishna. Correct? Now, when you say accepting body as the self, when something becomes a tat, when something becomes a sat, it becomes a tat. When something is sat, it is tat. When something becomes a sat, it becomes a tat. Do you get it? Are you with me here?
Prabhuji,
Yes,
repeat
Apurva.
one more time.
Yes, Prabhuji.
When something becomes a sat, it becomes a tat. When something is sat, it becomes tat. Means it becomes Krishna. Yes, Apurva Mataji.
Prabhuji, here, I just wanted to clarify. Uh, Here, Atat is used because our consciousness is material, because otherwise we are eternally Krishna's part and parcel. But because consciousness
Yes,
is material, that is why.
exactly. Our consciousness becomes a tat. Therefore, we are become asat. Get me? So, what does that mean? Body is not sat. Sat means what? Always existing in the same, always existing eternally. Correct? Only Krishna can be there. And we, as spiritual sparks, spiritual spirit souls, rest everything is asat. This body is not going to be the same way all the time. It's going to die one day. So now I can say that boy that person who has a body of a boy, another 10 years he will have a body of a man. So I cannot say again call that man who had the body of a boy, who is, because the body of the boy is changed. It's not there anymore. If the body of the boy is also there, and the body of a man is also there, and body of an old man is also there, body of a child is also there, then we can call it as Sat or Tat. Prabhu, coming, Prabhu. Prabhu has put some text message. Please, Prabhu. Right? So this is what did I say here? Can somebody repeat this? If all the bodies are existing always, then we can call them as Tat. But if one body is gone, child body is gone, then a boy body is there. Boy body is gone, then a man body is there. Man body is gone, then a old age body is there. Then we cannot call it as Tat. Atat, it becomes Atat. Because it is Asat, it becomes Atat. Right? So that which is not permanent has to be temporary. Asat. Permanent is Sat. Get it there up to this point. This atadhya means we are accepting that which is always changing as ourselves. That is why we are in dukkha aushadam. Sorry, dukkam or dukkam. Aushadam is not it there. So it's coming to this point of this with using this one simple word. It's simple, but it is very, very deep word, and that is atadhya, aham. So now let's come to this point of where is that atadhya fitting into this whole thing. Apurva Mataji?
Prabhuji, I couldn't understand why the word dhiya is used.
Hmm?
I didn't understand why the word dhiya is used.
We are coming. That's why I said how it is connected to the whole thing. Now start from the beginning. Yasmat, Priya, Apriya. I think Meenakshi Mataji, I think our train is stopped in the signal for a while. No, we didn't cross beyond this after this word. While coming from Pune, my train was 7 hours late, I mean, everywhere it was stopping for 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour. I was like kind of man. Then I took my Bhagavatam and everything was all right. You reach anytime you want by sitting Bhagavatam and chanting. Everything I finished before I reached. Night, 11 o'clock, it was supposed to reach Chennai. It reached next day morning, 6 o'clock. The whole night I was sitting in the train. I couldn't sleep because I didn't know whether I will get the station at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or whatever. And it reached very late, and I was like very happy with this reading this thing. So our signal was like that. It just got it just got stuck. So what I suggest, you please complete this word meaning and we'll go there overall meaning. Otherwise, you'll be left adhura pad jayega.
Atadhya, by accepting the body as the self. Aham, I. Bhuman, O great one. Brahmami, am wandering within the cycle of birth and death. Vada, kindly instruct me, may unto me, Tava, your Dasya Yogam, activities of service.
And Dasya Yoga is another powerful word, but let's go one by one.
Mm.
Now, starting from the beginning. Now, all these words we have kind of understood. Yasmat, because of existing in this world. Priya, apriya, very dear, something very dear to me. Apriya, I hate it. I don't like it. But that which I like it very much, viyoga, I am separated from it. That which I don't like at all, samyoga, I am always with it. There is no one in this world who can say that I have not experienced this, isn't it? Both you have experienced. Something which we want always, they will not be with us, or that we won't be able to go there. I like some place very much, but I cannot go there at all. I like somebody very much, but I cannot associate with them. But I will not like somebody, they will be always with us. So this everybody has gone through. And we have been the source of someone else also going through this experience. In other words, someone else will not want us, but we will be with them and bothering them. Someone else will want us, we will not be able to stay with them. It's both we are parties to both sides. Yasmat Priya Apriya Viyoga Sanyoga Janma. In this life, I am always constantly bombarded with these two experiences. What I like very much, I am not getting it. Who I like very much, I am not getting the association. And the other I hate this something. I hate summer, but I cannot escape it. I hate this place, I cannot escape it. Samyoga Viyoga Janma. This my birth is like this, Krishna. Why he's telling in the previous verse, he said, why I am feeling that it is crushing, it is really painful, and all those things I was telling. No, he's expanding that more in this verse. Why is feeling that it is like a crushing? Then he's saying it is insurmountable. I know I have been crushed by the samsara chakra satam pranita and all those things. He's telling how this is how it is crushing me. Not that physically it is bringing a bulldozer and running it over my body. Not like that. It is burning me. Shoka Agnina. Because of this situation, Shoka Agnina, Sakala Yonishu Daikyamanaka. All the yonis are burning. Not just human beings alone, all the yonis are burning in this world. This is the experience of Prahlad Maharaj. And what is saying? Because we are in Shokagni, Sakala Yonishu Daikamanas, everybody, we are in Shokagni. I am trying to find some remedial measures. Dukkha Aushadam. Dukkha is there. Because of the Shokagni, Shoka, Dukkha is there. And Dukkha Aushadam, I am trying to find a Aushadam for it, medicine for it, or remedy for it. Tadapi Dukkham. Tadapi Dukkham. Tadapi Dukkham means the original problem was there, no? The solution you found is more problematic than the original problem itself. Isn't it? So much problem. One after another, one after another. For everything, some dirt is there, you want to clean. Broom is the simplest instrument. Broom or pocha that you do, we just do simplest thing, you just clean and finish. But now one vacuum cleaner has come, and then big blower or something is there. So much noise is coming. You literally feel like your noise pollution so much, and then it there's a dust everywhere and all that, and then it adds more thing to it. So much electric current is wasted, and it is unnecessarily occupying such a big place. And I am thinking I am keeping everything clean. If it has to be used for some carpets and all those things, yes, okay. But because where the broom cannot take all the thing outside. In most of the places it is wooden or our stone floors or whatever. There is really no need for vacuum cleaners in Indian this thing, for example. So this is one thing. Our car parking, this thing, best example is car parking in the our malls. You went, everything is available in one place. Okay, go all the way there. And then park the thing somewhere. Then go all the way walking to the store. Then they give you a trolley. You would have gone there only to buy some 2 chips packet or 2 fruits or whatever. But because the trolley is there, you will go around and everything, and all that which is not needed also we consolidate and bring it back. And then again from there to the car parking is long distance. Then from there you go to your apartment. There you park the car. Again from there you take the same trolley to the thing. And with so many bags you go, dump it into the refrigerator. For this, you have to have the original mall will be one size, but the parking lot is building is taller than the actual mall itself. So many cars have to be parked. You walk more distance than what you would normally walk if the shop is nearby. In Japan and all, it was very simple. And I went there. You don't have to go to big shops and all. Shops are also there. But you just take a bicycle. Everybody has this nice thing. In the bicycle, they have one basket in the front. The normally the Matajis will put the in the front or whatever. They don't go. So that the cycle will take and go. And like shops will be there like a market. You go buy whatever fresh things, fruits are there. You just buy it, come back home. So you will buy little more frequently, but fresh ones you will get. If you buy only once a week, then you will think will go spoiled. So this is how we are finding one aushadam for a dukkham, one aushadam for a dukkham. Like that we are finding some solution. But the solution is more problematic than the original misery. So for that we find another problem, another thing. So what they do? Oh, you have to go to the parking lot. Don't worry. We will arrange a golf cart for you to go from the this thing to the parking lot. Now that funny thing they have made in Chennai airport, I think it should be there in most of the airports. See, earlier we used to just walk across the road and go to the street. Chennai is the most comfortable airport which I have seen so far. So they used to go across the road, cross the thing, and you will get the train station or metro station. Now what they have done to complicate it more, they built 2 big parking lots, some 7-8 floor tall. Okay, and in that they've added malls and this and that, everything. So now people have to go from here, from the airport to this thing is hardly 2-3 minutes walk. but they will not allow you to walk. They will only take you to the golf cart. So you have to stand in a queue where after you come out of the airport, in the just outside the exit gate, you have to stand in a queue and golf cart will come. So they will put all your bags once again in your golf cart. They put all that stuff. Only 6-7 people can go. So like that, continuous golf carts will go. You will have to stand in a queue and golf the cart. Where to go? Only to the parking lot. They are not taking you home. I was amazed. And in that also, you have to go floor by floor by floor. Then that golf cart also, it's a very intelligent golf cart. They will only take only to the ground floor. Okay. Again, you have to pick up all your bags. Then you put it there. You go to the lift. And in the lift, you should sit, and if they don't take one by one floor, 15 minutes it will take by the time you go to your country. There you have to go and wait again for the Ola, Uber, cabs and all to come and pick you up. Okay. And from there, they will go out. And while going out, they will ask you to pay the exit, the parking charge. That is over and above the the payment you make. Now you see how the whole thing is complicated. They may say, oh, population is increasing, etc., this, that, etc. But it is such a pain to come out of the airport. And so many other, I don't want to talk about all the other things. This is Dukkha Tadapi Dukkham. Maharaj explained this word Atadhyaham very beautifully. Apurva Matri asked this. I just want to come to see. This whole invention we are doing now, I have found out a way to golf cart. I have found out this. I have found out, so many different ways. This whole thing I am proud of. This Diya Aham means I am very proud of these inventions and these modern facilities that I am bringing. I am very proud of inventing a smartphone. Then they will say, oh, don't use the phone near petrol bunk. Don't use the phone in this, phone is there, all that. Right? So I am so proud of my inventions, and I think those inventions are mine. Mine means with this body and intelligence I have created. In other words, I am not giving any scope for Krishna to enter into this exchange, this transaction. You understand? That is what is called Ataddiya Aham. Aham, I have done my intelligence, and I found out this. What did I find? One Aushadam to the Dukkha. But that Aushadam become more Dukkha than the original Dukkha. But I am proud. Every single invention threatens our existence. Maharaj used to make this powerful statement. Every single invention threatens our existence. See, this computer is there. We are using it for Krishna's service, okay. But we won't be sitting here all our life and do it. 1 hour, 1.5 hours that you do, and we'll go away. Correct? But this disturbs our eyesight. This disturbs our brain function. AC disturbs our function. Right? All these washing machine, this, that, refrigerator disturbs our whole bodily function so much. So this is what Maharaj said. You are inventing something. In the name of inventing, you are creating more and more trouble. But you are feeling so proud of that intelligence with which you have found out this atat. Which anything that is atat will give only miseries. Anything which is tat will give only bliss. Because I have disconnected myself from Krishna and saying that this is my intelligence I have found this. See now how nice you are enjoying your life, is it? Like that you are asking? That is atat, because of pride. Maharaj used to say this, atat diyaham represents our pride. And I have found it, I have found it. Now they are bringing up this artificial intelligence. They brought these robots. Now it's going to threaten the whole existence like anything. That is why people are all worried about the effect of this artificial intelligence. You see how this whole thing is creating its impact. So this is the line Maharaj was insisting very much, that atat means not Krishna. Whatever we have invented with this material pride, with this material intelligence, threatens our existence. At the same time, we are proud of it. That is the whole problem. Because of our pride only, we are increasing more and more and more and more inventions into our list. More and more and more trouble. Now you understood, Purva Mataji, what it means?
Yes, Prabhu.
Anything, sorry Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu, I said it's clear now.
So this is how Maharaj explained this Atat word. Atat means not Krishna. Tat means Krishna. I never realized that Tat means Krishna until then. I was amazed. I was bamboozled by that connection that Maharaj brought. Gaurav Prabhu?
Prabhuji, just wanted to ask the word Tadiya means related to Krishna. So is it related to this word Tat?
Tadiya.
Yeah,
Tadiyanam Samarchanam.
yeah.
No, that is a different word because Tat
Okay.
is different. Tadiya is one word. Tadiya means is subservient to you. Tadiyanam Samarchanam means it's your what do you call paraphernalia, things like that. So see, it's connected to this. So Atat Diya. Diya means Diya, the word big dha. So Diya means intelligence. Okay. So so then he's saying, this is why I am Sansara Chakra Kadanat Grasatam Pranitaha. This is why I am suffering. So Bhuman Brahmami Vadame Tavadasya Yogam. When will you, he's saying, kindly instruct me. Now, Dasya Yogam is a very beautiful word again. Dasya Yogam means Dasya is Seva. Yogam means fortune. It's not opportunity alone. Yoga means, you say no, and yoga means it's a good fortune. Okay, that also is another meaning. So he's saying, Tava Dasya Yogam. When will you instruct me? Bhuman Brahmami. I am just wandering in this world round and round and round in this kind of situation. Vadame, please tell me, how can I serve you? Because he's telling, Pritopavarga Sharanam Hoyase Kadano. The previous verse, what did he say? Please call me. When will you call me to your lotus feet? Lovingly when will you call me lovingly to your lotus feet? Now, what will you do at the lotus feet? What will you do?
Sir,
Service. What will you do at the lotus feet? Staying at the lotus feet means what? Service. Engage in the service. Surrender. Not just surrender. Service also. Surrender must include service. Right? So here is telling, there you are telling, when will you call me to the lotus feet? What will you do if I call you to the lotus feet? Krishna is asking. Then Prahlad Maharaj is telling, I will come there and serve you. Please, you should instruct me how to do the service, what to do, what service to do, how to do, all those things. So because that is the only way by which we can get rid of the atadya. That is the only way by which we can get rid of the samyoga viyoga janma. Shoka Agnina, Sakala Yonishadakimana. That is the Asya Yogam is the only way by which we can get out of all the problems listed in the first 3 lines. Well, 3.5 lines, not just 3 lines. Bhuman Brahmami, until that point, it is only problems. in this shloka, 3.5 lines is only problem. Right? Half of the line is last half of the line only is solution. Yes, Meenakshi Mataji. So far, we have been only discussing the depth of the shloka, because the quality wise we should sit further. Yes.
No, Prabhuji, somehow I found this, the last part is similar to the Mukundamala Stotram 32, verse 32. Vyamoha prasham aushadam muni mano.
Mukundamala Stotra. Okay. Vyamoha Prashamauda Aushadam.
Muni mano vritti pravritya aushadam daitendriyarthikara aushadam tribhuvane sanjeevane ka aushadam bhaktyanta hita aushadam bhavabhaya pradvamsane ka aushadam श्रेयः प्राप्तिकर औषधं पिब मनः श्री कृष्ण दिव्य औषधम.
May you see the translation also, Mataji?
Yes. O mind, please drink the transcendental medicine of Sri Krishna's glories. It is the perfect medicine for curing the disease of bewilderment, for inspiring sages to engage their minds in meditation, and for tormenting the mighty Daitya demons. It alone is the medicine for restoring the three worlds to life and for bestowing unlimited blessings on the Supreme Lord's devotees. Indeed, it is the only medicine that can destroy one's fear of material existence and lead one to the attainment of the supreme good.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. So it's very much connected. The Aushadam. What is that real Aushadam means? We are talking about the Dukkha Aushadam. No. Here, for the Dukkha, I am trying to find an Aushadhi, but it is not permanent Aushadhi. That is also made of material. This is what Prabhupada always used to say famously. You cannot find a solution to a problem with the same, in the same, what do you call, thing which you have created the original problem. So the problem may be material, but solution can only be spiritual. That's the message of this shloka. Okay. So now coming to the qualities part, you can sorry, I will just get this now. Yes. One quality I found out was astute. Fully aware of the nature of the material world. Can we list that as a quality? Because he explains exactly how this material world functions. Astute, fully aware of the nature of the material world. Okay. The second quality I noted is being fully convinced that service to the Lord is the only remedy for all the problems of this world, of this material. Thus convinced that service to the Lord, Dasa Yogam, service to the Lord is the only remedy for all problems. That is also a quality, na? Anything else apart from this?
Prabhuji, what you mentioned, that service to the Lord, can we say he had very strong conviction? Prahlad Maharaj has very strong conviction on this.
Beautiful, Mataji. Yes. I will say strong conviction about what, Mataji?
Strong conviction that, on the solution that service to the Lord is the
that's
only
what I
solution.
think that's what I said.
Yeah.
Service is the solution.
Yeah.
Instead of you were using the word solution, I use the word remedy. Okay. Thank you, Mataji. That I think it is included in the already what I said. Anything apart from that, you find any other qualities?
Prabhuji, one thing that is coming in my mind is that can we say that Prahlad Maharaj is being very solution oriented and he's not becoming depressed about the nature of the material world, but I don't know how to frame it, but
How will you put it? I see where you are coming from, but how did you put it in it succinctly?
like how the bhajans of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur are, they're very balanced. If there are he balances it quite well. So he's not being just depressive about how the material world is, but he's very hope giving. He's very
You mean Prahlad Maharaj is hope giving?
I don't know how to properly frame this. Prabhuji.
Don't worry, don't worry. You can think through that, and you can even share it offline or something.
Yeah,
You can
आशा
update it.
बंद कह सकते हैं.
What is this Asha Bandh?
Can we say
What is Asha Bandh?
आशानुबंध प्रभु जी? That is means hoping against hope, मतलब hope. To stick
Asha
to
Anubandha
the
means bound by the Asha,
bound by the hope.
bound by the desires.
Hope means hope that we can become free of this material existence.
Hmm. Actually, Asha Anubandha means getting bound more because of hope and desires. That's what I understand. Maybe my understanding might be wrong. We'll look into that. I will just put a question mark with Asha Anubandha. Okay.
Prabhuji,
We will discuss it further after you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Prabhuji, in the purport, the line after the death of his father, who was materially very opulent, Prahlad would have inherited his father's property, which extended throughout the world. But Prahlad Maharaj was not inclined to accept such material opulence. So, can we say detachment and
Hold on,
renunciation?
Mataji. Did we read the translation yet? Not, no?
Oh, sorry, Prabhuji.
Can we
Sorry.
read the translation and then go to the purport?
Yeah, sure.
Who wants to read the
Can I-
translation? Anybody?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, yes,
O
please go
great
ahead.
one, O great one, O Supreme Lord, because of combination with O great one, O Supreme Lord, because of combination with pleasing and displeasing circumstances, and because of separation from them, one is placed in a most regrettable position within heavenly or hellish planets, as if burning in a fire of lamentation. Although there are many remedies by which to get out of miserable
See,
life,
one beauty that you can see here. Prabhupada is writing within heavenly or hellish planets. Where does he get it? He is getting it from Sakala Yonishu in any type of body, and is getting from Brahmami. I'm wandering from higher planets, lower planets, no? That one. And then Janma, basically, or birth in Sakala Yonishu. When it says Sakala Yonishu, Prabhupada expands that into all hellish and heavenly planets. Everywhere, you can take anywhere. But everywhere we are suffering only. Yes, please go ahead.
although there are many remedies by which to get out of miserable life, any such remedies in the material world are more miserable than the miseries themselves. Therefore, I think that the only remedy is to engage in your service. Kindly instruct me in such service.
So that is the whole thing. That's what I said. He is convinced that the only remedy is doing. So please kindly instruct me in such service. That also he doesn't say I will come and do this service, Krishna. I am coming to do that service. No, please instruct me what service. In other, why he is asking? This beautiful point. Why he is asking? Kindly instruct me in such service.
Wants to know where the pleasure of the Lord lies, and he will do accordingly. Like
Yeah,
when we do
service is not something which you do for your pleasure. Service is for is something which you do for the recipient's pleasure. So for that you have to know. Like suppose somebody is saying I am feeling pain in my body, then we will not know where the pain is. He might be having pain in his head, and you are pressing his leg. It doesn't work. So you have to ask, where is the pain? Where can I, where can I, press you and think where it is pain? You should ask. So this is the whole idea. That's the whole thing. Kindly instruct me in such service. You instruct me. Firstly, I don't know how to do the service. Secondly, without your inspiration, I cannot do the service. You have to inspire me. Thirdly, you should tell me what service will please you and how should I do it. That's when I can actually do that service. This is the mood to ask the service. Mood to ask for service. So we can add that as a quality.
Sorry, Prabhuji, missed your last line.
Mood to offer the service. Right
Okay,
mood
thank you.
to offer service. Service to the Lord. Right? That is another quality, no? Okay, now let's read the purport and we can end for today. Who wants to read the purport?
I can read, Prabhu.
Yes.
Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Prahlad Maharaj aspired to engage in the service of the lotus feet of the Lord. After the death of his father, who was materially very opulent, Prahlada would have inherited his father's property, which extended throughout the world. But Prahlad Maharaj was not inclined to accept such material opulence. For whether one is in the heavenly or hellish planets, or is a rich or a poor man's son, material conditions are everywhere.
So can we say
Therefore,
this point? I think Meenakshi Mother is trying to bring this point up. Can we say that he was not attached to his father's opulence, not attached, unattached to the material opulence? Huh?
Yeah, Prabhuji, detached and also ready to give up renunciation. Both, I mean, it's the same
Both are same only. I will
thing.
say
Yeah, yeah.
unattached to material opulence, and I will say within brackets of his father. Okay, let's read further.
therefore, no condition of life is at all pleasing. If one wants the uncontaminated pleasure of blissful life, he must engage himself in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Material opulence may be somewhat pleasing for the time being, but to come to that temporary pleasing condition, one must work extremely hard. When a poor man is rich, he may be better situated, but to come to that position, he had to accept many miseries. The fact is that in material life, whether one is miserable or happy, both conditions are miserable. If one actually wants happy, blissful life, one must become Krishna conscious and constantly engage in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. That is the real remedy. The entire world is under the illusion that people will be happy by advancing in materialistic measures to counteract the miseries of conditional life. But this attempt will never be successful. Humanity must be trained to
This is
engage
what
in the
Maharaj was telling Atat Diya. Too proud of my own intelligence that I think Many people declare that, hey, I can create a world, this world can become this, that, I can create, send people to moon, Mars, everywhere. That is all ataddiya. Yes, Mataji.
Humanity must be trained to engage in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. That is the purpose of the Krishna consciousness movement. There can be no happiness in changing one's material conditions, for everywhere there is trouble and misery.
Yeah. Everywhere there's problems. There can be no happiness in changing one's material conditions. What a powerful statement that is. Just by taking ourselves from one place to another place, or one body to another body, or one family to another family, doesn't really make any difference. So interesting. Okay, so we'll stop here. I think we have corrected some of those qualities nicely. Now I can see in the first day we did 6 to 7 verses. Then I think it became 3. Now it became 2. Narada will be wondering, man, you left us halfway through and you have jumped onto my disciple. So we will tell him also how, how Prahlad Maharaj was telling Nrsingadev, your disciple only we are glorifying. No, so you should be happy. You not just you should be, not just that you should be proud of your disciple. We should also be proudly glorifying your disciple, no? His prayers. So we hope and pray that we'll go a little faster, but I can't help when we have such deeply nectarian verses like this. These are all big verses. Actually, Prabhupada gave a series of lectures on Prahlad Maharaj's prayers in Mayapur. I think towards 74, 75 or 77 that time. Every day he will speak on one verse. It's a very beautiful series of lectures. So we are getting a hang of this exercise. Just to ask you, are we getting a hang of how we are trying to do? Right? So, any questions, comments before we close for the day?
Can I add just one thing, Prabhuji? I was just thinking
Yes.
that actually Prahlad was not desiring anything except pleasing the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Correct.
That's what I thought. The last thing we were seeing, he is only asking, please engage me in your service, kindly instruct me. So he wants to actually only please the Lord. That is his ultimate.
That's
motive.
all. Ultimately, you should not see anything other than service. Now, this point is even more, you expand it into a wider connotation when you go ahead and say that we will not narrow down our focus or our perception to only a small area of things. Like say, for example, if I am serving in a congregation or in a temple, if I think that serving in the temple or the congregation is the only service, otherwise everything else is Maya, that is immature thought. You should be able to see devotees everywhere. See, Prabhupada was saying, Maharaj told a very nice point. Prabhupada was saying that, see, in India, if devotees are there, then you should see devotees everywhere else. Because as per our Shastras, Jivas are present everywhere. Isn't it? So that's why he went to the West. He said, if here the living human beings are there also human beings are there. And if devotees are here, there also devotees should be there. So you should widen your perception, our vision. And that's what will make us see service everywhere. Instead of saying that, oh, if I serve here only, I will be happy. I will not see, even if it is temple, many times devotees say, no, I don't like that temple, I like this temple only. This kind of consciousness is a very immature consciousness. Wherever you go and do, service is service. And you should, not only temple, even when you work at home or with family or personal or helping friends or anything, in everything we can see service to Krishna. That is the ultimate vision of a devotee. Supreme vision of a devotee, which Krishna will be pleased with. Everywhere we should be able to see it as a service. I am serving Krishna. I am serving Krishna's part and parcel. How I can do it best? We do that when devotees are around. We think that we are doing service, but when say outside office, like professionals in the office or somewhere else, we think that they are all not devotees. So when their devotees are not there, we say I am not doing service to them. I mean, they are not doing service to me. Not only that, I should see the service everywhere, what I am doing. We should also see service in everywhere what others are doing to us. So much so that Vidura was seeing even Duryodhana was doing service to him. Actually speaking, Duryodhana was blaspheming him. And Vidura saying, hey, my God, you are doing such a wonderful service. Without me asking you, you are sending me out. If I asked you, you would have definitely put me into the war, for sure. So now by your own this thing, you are so merciful to me. Whatever I wanted, you are giving. Right? So this is the way to see the service. That's your. Thank you so much, Mindu Mataji, for that bringing that point up. Really, these wonderful things here. Yeah. Okay. Anything else before we close? Another fine point. Anybody from anybody? Okay, we'll stop here. Have a nice weekend. One day of weekend I've already taken out. So you'll see Krishna willing. Tomorrow I'm held up. Maybe during the week, one of the days we can try in the evening. But now going forward, I think a little bit challenging to do daytime programs. So we'll try to keep this 7:30 to 8:30 time. This can keep it for a weekend or Friday or something like that. Well, thank you so much, Prabhu Mataji. Hare Krishna. Tantra Srimad Bhagavatam Vijay Shila Prabhupada Vijay Shila Gurudev Vijanta Pativa. Thank you so much, Prabhu Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thanks so
Dandavat
much.
Pranam. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna.